Hello, shooters, loaders, and casters. Please bear with all of the background noise. It's a madhouse at my house. We're glad y'all here. Kyle, kick us off like you usually do, brother. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome to Friday Night Live chat. Thank everybody for being here. My dog's raising a little cane too. Um, Glad everybody's here. Wow, what a week! Glad it's over, but mine's not done yet. I got to go to work tomorrow, but it's for personal reasons, not business reasons. CW, what you got going on, brother? I'm gonna do the easy one.
I've just been doing a little casting. Big surprise, but been casting. I got a couple of molds to work through, and I got some stuff to do with casting. That 300 blackout bullets working out good, so I cast some of those, and I want to finish up those 375s. I gotta spread around. So that's about it for me. Probably no range for a while, but soon.
Yeah, those 300s look nice. I'm interested to try it.
Yeah, I was impressed.
What about this? Our long lost sister.
The party's here. Oh, I'm just kidding. I was just telling the guys backstage, this is the first Friday I've not had to work overtime in, gosh, I don't know if it's been weeks or months.
What?
Yep. I don't know. Gosh, I think since the last time I was on, there's been like a billion things going on over here. I have been reloading off and on because I'm trying to get ready for the summer. And I'm still getting pieces here and there to start casting. I had a casting lesson from Ozark Spirit. If he's usually here sometimes, but he's about to get married and building a house, and I'll tell him what him and his lady are doing. What else? I have a groundhog infestation that I'm personally taking care of. That's been an adventure. I thought there were like maybe 4. I think I got 2 dens under my house, and I've already caught like 3 of them.
Oh goodness.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
They can
Nothing
be
exciting.
they can be frustrating.
And everybody's like, "Oh, don't kill them. They're so cute," but nobody wants to start a GoFundMe for when they get to the point of destroying my foundation.
Exactly. Yeah, they can be so cute till they tunnel underneath your house and it falls over. Yeah.
Oh, and they're rude with it too. They've been tearing up my plants, my porch, ate my water hose. They're entertaining, but they got to go.
Was that a motorcycle that just went by you at
No,
Mach
that was one of them idiots with the cars that they sprink the springs down so that it sends sparks every time they hit a bump. And there's kids that just rode by on bicycles, and he went by about 60. I'd like to throw a brick at him.
Yeah, I got a story for y'all. Let's get this Friday night started with I hope it's funny. I found it entertaining, if nothing less. I was going to work on my motorcycle last night. It's been stored up at a buddy's house for a while, and I decided I was going to have Chick-fil-A. So I went through Chick-fil-A. I pulled up there to the side of the road and started eating, and heard siren coming, saw the blue lights coming, and I thought, oh well. And then when they got right in front of me, it was a Georgia State Patrolman chasing a 4-wheeler. A guy was on a 4-wheeler coming down Riverside Parkway right there in front of, where we ate that night, Kyle?
Yes.
At the Olive Garden. That main drag coming down from the bypass.
Right, from the bridge up there, yeah.
Yeah, he was I mean, that little 4-wheeler must have been running wide open. It had to be going 35 or 40 miles an hour. So
he's an idiot.
Not only is he an idiot, but he was looking around like he was looking for somewhere to get off the road and run from him, and he probably did because, if you there's a long walking trail that goes from there all the way down the river. So all he had to do was get on the walking trail, and he would have got away clean, free. But anyway, thought y'all might enjoy that. See, but what freaked me out a little bit about that? You remember when all the rioting was going on down in Atlanta, Kyle?
Yes, sir.
Remember when the Atlanta policeman got hit by a four-wheeler?
Yes, sir.
And it almost killed him. That guy, that policeman, has had like 4 or 5 surgeries, and he's still having trouble walking. So, seemed like a really good guy. What kind of coffee you got? Who that lady? You're muted, dear. We can't hear you.
I was about to say she'll figure it out in a minute.
My coffee must have kicked in early. Tonight's brand is Firehouse. It is blood orange, bourbon infused, fresh ground coffee. Proceeds go to the Fireman's Fund.
Is that what you posted a picture of on Instagram?
Yes. And although it's good, I can't taste the blood orange, but it's got a nice woodsy bourbon flavor to it.
I'm good with it.
That does sound nice.
It is. It's real smooth.
And it's a Firehouse brand.
That's it.
Okay. Good deal. Well, we got folks still coming in here. Y'all come on in. We'll talk about whatever y'all want to. We saw where Willie sent some bullets out today. There's G. Pishner. Big Al's in the house. Willie Bullet Man's out there. Andy 79Z28. Daniel God is my judge. He's our timekeeper now, Kyle. He posted earlier, it's 2 minutes past the hour.
Uncle John's out there. Biggie.
Yeah,
what do y'all want to talk about tonight, guys? I don't speak St. Bernard or whatever that is.
That sounds like a mini dog or a Zatanna dog, one or the other. They're pretty big. But yeah. So we want to what we need to talk about tonight is helping get Miss Sharinda neck deep in casting.
That works for me.
And there's a master out there. He's got a PhD in casting.
I'm telling you, the man does.
I'll take all the knowledge.
I'll bet I watched 5 CW long shot videos today. Couldn't get over there and comment on any of them. Man, my workplace is getting to where it ain't real fun no more. I used to could go in there and do whatever I wanted to, and that kind of stuff. But now they got people coming in to help me and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, there's the Scotsman. What's up, brother? Yeah,
Hey,
who
Scotsman.
that? Who that?
Oh, y'all who dads.
She ain't from New Orleans. Yeah, we ain't crazy about it. Okay. What, if anything, intimidates you about casting, Sharinda?
Actually, for the few little things that I've done, it was all pretty straight and to the point and fun. That's what was important to me. I got to work on that 6 cavity mold. I don't own one yet, but when I was practicing with one, I got to get a little smoother with that one.
Yeah, definitely a little harder. More cavities you got, more to look at. Easier to start on a 1 or 2 cavity.
Yeah, and that's what I got currently, thanks to MCK. But other than that, I just got to finish getting the rest of the equipment. From there, when I'm able to start doing it consistently, I know I'll have tons of specific questions. For right now, just give me everything from opening your pot and on down from there.
You got lead?
I got a little bit of lead. Like I probably got one to get through. You know what? I need to go check that. I know I have a little box of lead. I just don't remember how much because it's been packed up so long.
Mm-hmm. And you're going to use a bottom pour or you're going to use a dipper?
Say it again.
You're going to use a bottom pour mold or you're going to use a dipper?
Bottom pour mold. I do want to buy a dipper just to have on hand. And I need to get I know for certain I need to get some tin. If I remember correctly, to throw in there, so I do need to get some tin.
Yep, tin's helpful.
And powder coat. I need to order some powder coat too.
I really like Eastwood. CW tries it from all over. He's got some powder by the pound and the powder coat store and all this kind of stuff. So Chris wanted to talk about black powder loading in brass cases like 3840 or 4570.
I'll be straight up honest. I got nothing.
I ain't got much. Look at my man Kingpin out here saying hey to all the peoples.
He's saying hey to everybody. I can't type that much. I'm not a good. I should have been typing in school.
Not just that, the man has got to be typing fast.
That's what I'm saying. I can't type like that.
I know. There's BPJ. So yeah, thanks, Kingpin. You the man. You know, we got to get him on here too, man. He ain't never been on Georgia Shooting Connection. We gotta fix that. So let's see. Brian Beaufort. Pewter's an excellent source of tin. I hit my local Goodwill once a month and snag all the pewter.
Yep, going full Chico.
And of course, you know, you can get lead at your tire shops.
If they'll let you have it. Or, well, some of them will sell it to you. But then again, they're going to sell you the whole bucket for X amount per pound, and there's going to be all kinds of zinc and iron and plastic and everything else in there.
Heck yeah, man. That's pretty cool, Andy. You know, y'all talking about black powder. A good old muzzle loader, those were the original reloaders, if you think about it.
Yep.
FS reloading, precision reloading, have some lead molds and stuff. You got to be kidding me.
Well, they don't now.
Andy, if you literally have tons of it and want to get rid of some of it, if you have Cash App, I can send you the shipping and give you a little something for your trouble.
Yeah, I'd love to have some, Andy. I have no tin. What I do is I separate the stick-on wheel weights and the clip-on wheel weights, and that's all I got. I've got a little bit of linotype that I can make it a little bit harder with. But as far as adding tin or anything like that, now I do have a couple pieces of pewter that Chico gave me back in the day. I've not even melted that down.
Just while I'm at work, I'll just go through my toolbox and find half-used rolls of solder and throw them in the pot.
All right, Chris Winsett. What's your aunt's name? Because that's my town. I've been here all my life. Come to think of it, you look kind of familiar as I take a look at your avatar. Andy has PayPal. We'll be in touch, Andy.
I can PayPal you. That's not a problem. Email me your info. lust.kyle2@gmail.com.
You know that is a little bit high. $55 for 6-cavity mold is a little bit high, but I don't remember getting them for $36.
I do. But you got to buy the handles to go with them. But yeah, the molds they weren't that expensive at all.
Just $40, $39, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, seemed like I remember paying $35-$40. Okay. Chris, I can't say I know her, but that sounds familiar. Black powder, that's the that rotten eggs, that's smell, that's
Sulfur.
sulfur. And Rebel, that's a good idea. That is awesome.
Good Lord, people just can't drive in Atlanta. Took me 45 minutes to go 20 miles to get home, and I've got 15 traffic updates since I've been home. Just lane closures, rollover crash, car on fire. Golly bum.
Dang, Warsaw. I don't know about that one, buddy. I think what I would do would be scuffs out of leather. I ain't got much for you on that one, but I think what I'd do is
well, saddle soap will tend to blend it in.
I got a universal answer on stuff like this, man. As if I want to keep the leather in good supple condition, I want to use I use mineral oil for that because that's what I use to lubricate all my firearms and stuff. Yeah. And if you're buying a lot of gun oils, that's all you're getting is mineral oil. So it's really good stuff. And but if I want to make it a little bit darker, I'll use boiled linseed oil.
Yeah, Warsaw, it's actually called saddle soap.
Yeah.
You find it in the shoe polish area.
There you go.
Old soldier knows where I'm at.
Yeah, he does.
And it makes it beautifully waterproof as well.
Water beat up on it like nobody's business.
Yeah, colored shoe polishes may help too.
Right. But saddle soap will get everything conditioned in.
Yeah, that's just plain good to use anyway. Any kind of leather.
They just call it saddles. It's not soap. They just call it saddle soap. It was used to clean leather saddles without drying it out. That's what it was. That's why it became saddle soap. It was used to clean leather saddles to get the sweat and everything off of them to protect them without drying them out like regular soap would. It's kind of like beard balm for shoes.
Well, there you go, Warsaw. I hope that helps.
Old Bald and Curious is in the house.
What's up, Val? Hope all is well. Kingpin, that is way past my equipment and skill level. I don't have a milling machine or a lathe, and wouldn't really know where to start.
Yeah, it's above my pay grade as well. I don't even have access to any of that stuff anymore.
Hey,
I've got some saddle soap somewhere, but I can't remember right now where it is. What's Kiwi? Kiwi's the name. That's the name brand, Warsaw.
yeah,
Kiwi.
Kiwi, yeah.
KIWI. That'll get you where you need to be.
Yeah. Kiwi. Exactly.
Yep.
And it comes in different colors too, so be careful what color you get. Make sure you match it up.
Yeah, old soldier, my pay grade's very low.
Like the fruits, exactly like the fruits. Yep. So like comes from New Zealand. Yeah. Y'all got it going on out there now, man. Y'all running off and leaving me.
I'm just trying to keep up.
Me too.
Now we're talking about drilling out 2x4s and making bullet molds. I don't know how good that would work. Yeah, it'd be good for 1 or 2 bullets. Then you talk about a hot mold, that'll be on fire.
Would be good for 1 or 2 bullets. Yeah. Maybe. There's Red Raider. I'll go through the side chat here in a minute. I've not heard of that otter wax kit for my new boots.
Otter wax. Is that kind of like frog lube for guns?
Yep.
So it's just a name brand or something? Okay.
Yeah, I think the logo's got a picture of an otter on it too.
Oh, that's cool. They're known for being waterproof.
They're watertight, that's for sure. There's Papa's Place. What's up? So I was kind of waiting around for Sergeant Devil Dog to get here, but I don't know that he will.
There's Rebel in the house there.
Warsaw, I'm pretty sure that you can pick it up I know you can get it at Walmart or something like that, but if you're going to be at a Tractor Supply getting other stuff or whatever, they've got it over there too. I think you can get it at Kroger.
Probably can.
You can get anything you want to at my Kroger. Hell, they sell toilets and used cars and suits.
Any shoe store will have it.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris. I bet I probably know her from there.
You want to come outside again? I'm sorry, I'm talking to the dog. You want to stay in?
Good deal.
Run out here and cut the pool pump off. Be right back.
So we got a couple of spots. Somebody would like to join us, let me know. I'll see if I have I got a couple things to show y'all though. And this might come in handy for Miss Sharinda. Check it out.
What's that?
Yes,
I got one of them in the mail too.
She
Did you?
needs one.
It looks like a lint roller.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
It feels odd using it on a little bitty aluminum Lee mold. It's because it's so heavy.
Yeah, but it works great.
It does.
Okay, Sharina, do you know what that's used for?
Heck no.
Okay. It's actually, I got the idea from Dave Thorzak's. It's actually meant to be a leather mallet to drive the punches into the leather. You can pick them up on Amazon for like $6, and they make good mold hammers to open the sprue plates and stuff with.
And they're called what?
Just a leather hammer.
it's a leather working hammer. And it's weighted.
Yeah, it's heavy. Well, not heavy, but it's got some oomph to it.
It's got some weight to it that'll break them sprue plates. That sounds
Oh,
interesting,
okay.
Mr. Pollard. I'd like to see that.
See, they work. That's why we have them. See, the end of it's got. Well, you can't. There you go. It's got steel in the end of it to give it the heft, and it's made out of like plastic.
That nylon material goes all the way through.
Yeah, and so it doesn't damage your mold or anything like that when you whack on it.
So do y'all recommend the one that y'all currently have? Because I'm also looking at one that's actually shaped like a mallet.
I would go with one of these.
That one? Okay.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, because most, if not all of us, have one. Big E said it's a mallet. It's a leather mallet, not a leather hammer.
well, potato.
Oh, let me grab one now because every time y'all mention something, that shit sells out.
But I do see what he's saying. If you couldn't find it by leather hammer, if you use leather mallet, it'll be the first thing that pops up. But yeah, I highly recommend those. They work great.
That's good stuff, William. Thanks for sharing, buddy. I hope Warsaw's still watching. There's you some good help right there, bud. All right, I don't know what Fish Billy is either.
Oh, hey Jamie, I got a Pelican case on wheels that'll hold my shotgun. So next time I come down to Georgia, we'll have to go clay shooting.
All right. There you go. Let me go take care of some stuff right here. Oh, it's over here.
A Billy Club for fish.
AR guns. If you want to give it a shot, buddy, I'll there you go. I sent you an email, Elliot. Billy fish is a type of VD, Biggie. Man, you got me. You got me.
Are we going there already?
Yeah.
Usually we wait till after the 9 o'clock hour.
All right, guys. Mallet secured before the reloaders and casters bomb all out.
There you go. Good job.
There's OCD. You have a link too, buddy. Check your email if you want to come on with us. So did you get one?
Yeah, I did. I sure did.
Okay, let me go get a mold over here right quick. I'll show you how to do this.
Okay. One thing I didn't learn from you guys is if you got the money, you might, and y'all mention it during the podcast, you just might as well buy it. Because it's going to sell out quick.
Did you buy a mold?
I have a 2-cavity mold, but the 6-cavity ones were sold out. So I missed out on that at Midway USA.
Mm-hmm.
I may have to take some of this overtime and see if I can get one from NOE.
Good stuff.
They are very high quality molds. You won't.
Yeah, they're very high quality price too.
Well, yeah, they are.
You have
I love my
what?
4-cavity hollow point 44 Magnum mold. It is amazing. I mean, I've got 4 or 5 other like Lee molds and stuff like that for different 44 bullets, but I bit the bullet and went with NOE for that hollow point one. I don't recommend starting with hollow points. They're a little tricky.
Yeah, I'm definitely not there.
I still do not own a hollow point mold.
Oh, Jamie, we need to get together. I need to give you back this 38 special mold.
Okay.
I mean, I know you ain't no big hurry for it, and I know you know it's safe, but
Well, I'm starting to get concerned that there might not be nothing left of it. When I come to get it, it might be wore slap out.
I cast up a pile of them. I can tell you that. I don't need it for a while.
It may, when I get it back, it may be a slick-sided mold that don't have no grooves in it anymore, just from being used.
I doubt that, sir.
Probably 39 caliber too.
Do what now?
Probably 39 caliber too.
Oh, yeah. No, it ain't that bad. I'm even going to leave it full of lead for you.
Yeah, that's a steel mold. It needs to be. Okay, let me see if I can help Sharinda out here. Okay, this is your Lee 2-cavity mold, and
can you make yourself bigger?
I'd rather not.
Okay.
But I will for you.
Thank you, kind sir.
All right, there's your Lee 2-cavity mold. Notice how it's wide and then gets smaller down here. That's something that's important that we'll talk about here in a minute. But these are like, well, they used to be $30. They're running $60 on eBay right now for used ones.
Golly bum. I need to sell some molds.
This is one of my favorite molds. This is that 358 round flat. There you can see the profile of it. This is shoots really good in my 357 Magnum. But yeah, what Daniel said. All right, now remember this. Remember how this one looks, Sharinda. Here is an NOE mold.
Oh, I see the difference.
Yeah, see the bottom of it? It uses a lot more material, but that can be good or bad. And all you guys in the side chat, y'all can testify. When you're first starting out, this is the way to go. These little Lee 2-cavity molds, they come with the handles already on them. You can't take them off and lose them or anything like that. They're easy to use, and that's the main point. They're just so easy to use. But these, you got to get them up to temperature, and once you do, they cast great. But you see the blocks are a little bit thicker, so
it just takes a little bit longer, yeah.
And steel is all right. Sergeant Devil Dog, Senior Master Sergeant Devil Dog sent me this. I was wanting to wait for him. So y'all gonna see it. First licks with the mallet. You ready?
With it not being hot, it's going to be a little bit harder.
Yeah. And it did cut the sprues. And look at them bases. Gotta love it. So yeah, it needs to be cleaned up. But this is a 358477 gas check. This is a actually a clone of a Lyman mold, as you can tell by the numbers. And there's what was inside.
And that's a gas check bullet?
Yes.
Oh, I can see it now. All right.
Okay, me too. I had to get closer to the screen.
Yeah, I couldn't see it when you was holding it the other way.
Well, let me see if I can get my tweezers a hold of it, because y'all know I'm a stand-up guy.
No, I mean, as soon as you turned it over, we could see it. But yeah, when you had it the other way, it just looked like a big round flat base.
Everything's backwards, but I think you can see it. See the gas check right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that's a beautiful bullet right there. And CW, think if this thing was hollow pointed like those you sent me and those that you made, those red and blue ones.
Yep.
Man, that would be awesome. Okay, let me get this thing off of myself. So, yeah, those are beautiful bullets. I'll get some more and show you if you want me to. I got some over here I got to show Sharinda. What are we talking about? H335 and CW's dealing with something over here, huh?
I'm talking to Mike.
What are we talking about? 6.5
Grendel.
Grendel. Midway birthday price. 3581582 cavity, $29, including handle, ships free.
That's not bad.
You can't beat that. So, but really, Sharinda, for $30, you just can't go wrong with those. And after you use them for a while and you want to start doing some experimenting, yeah.
What I would start out with 2 cavity molds and, get the technique, the timing, and all that stuff down. And because what you'll find is you can use the 2 cavity molds to get everything going right. And then you can step up because a lot of times they make the 6 cavity molds in the same bullet. And you can just triple your production at that point. And you won't need the mallet on the 6 cavities because the should have one out here. There's a third handle on them that works as the opening device for the sprue plate.
Okay.
It cams open.
And that's what I currently got right now is the 2 cavity molds.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna need a whacker. I used to get all kinds of crap, especially from Thorzak's and loads of bacon because I was using the handle of a wire brush. And that's why Thorzak's made that video. He's Kyle, go get you one of these.
See, I'm thinking if I can come across a 6 cavity one, I was gonna get it to put it up. So I'll have it when I'm ready instead of going through this little tail chase.
What calibers are you looking to cast for?
9mm and 243.
243, okay.
Yep. Those are the only 2 for right now.
Yeah, the 9mm is easy. Go with the Lee 6 cavity. What is it? 3.56.124. The little tumble lube. Uh,
2R truncated cone. Either one worked real good.
they're awesome bullets. They shoot great out of multiple 9mm. I love it.
Hey, do you guys know where maybe I can either get a decent pink powder coat? Don't judge me, but at the steel shoots, I can find mine quicker than the other colors. Or
Uh,
what color combination I can make to get a different.
they got Eastwood has what they call light violet. It's almost pink, and I get a bunch of slack when I send people bullets because why are you sending me pink bullets? Because it coats great. That's why I'm sending you pink bullets.
And it's Eastwood.
Eastwood Powder Company, and
Okay.
or Eastwood.com, I think is what it is. And go to their powder coat section, and it's light violet. And the Emperor PC Bullet Empire is who turned me on to it. And I've gone through almost 3 pounds of it since he turned me on to it. It's my favorite one. It coats great. And like you say, you can find your bullets when you get done shooting.
Yeah, because I mean, I know it sounds crazy. I didn't want them pink just because pink's my favorite color. But when you go to the competition shoots and you have to eject the last one to show clear,
Right.
trying to figure out who's is who at the end of the night, I'm like, no man shoots pink bullets here. That's what I want to go with.
I'm trying to see if I've got one out here on the table. I don't want to have to go back inside. Check this bucket. Nope, I can't pick the bucket up. Oh, well, I got. Hey. I got the powder coat right here. All right, this is gonna look jacked up on camera, but there's your color. Can you see it?
Let me switch over. So it looks lilac.
They also change, many of the powders change a lot from their powder state to their finished state. They'll change colors a little bit.
Okay.
There you go. There's just enough powder coat on there where you can see what color it would be, but it won't pick it up. But yeah, it's a very light violet, almost pink.
Okay, so that'll work.
And it coats fantastically.
Oh, I did not have a hot plate, so whoever mentioned that earlier, thanks. I put that on my list because I kept forgetting to add that on there.
Daniel did. He's right there. Yeah, definitely get a hot plate. You don't got to spend a pile of money. You can get them cheap. Walmart, whatever. I think I spent like $10 or $12 brand new for a single burner. It works fine. And you don't need it on high. You just need it on low. 400 degrees is as hot as you want to get it.
You can heat it up on top of the furnace, but it takes a long time to do it that way. And what I ended up doing was just casting like 8 or 10 pours into the mold and just dumping the bullets back into the pot because they were all wrinkly and everything. That's just to warm the mold up. But if you keep using the mold, it'll stay warm and you ain't got to worry about it. There's all kinds of tricks.
So we got a 6-shooter Texan, and man, we've been on here almost 45 minutes, and I've not went through the side chat yet. So let's do this first. Sorry, guys. I know it was a prettier crowd when I had my camera off, right? So we got CW Longshot in the room. Mike Hester got his CZ 527 and 6.5 Grendel. Red Raider Reloading, Andy 79Z28. Big E, Thoughts of an Old Soldier. Had to go to bed. Lead Bullet Junkie, happy birthday, Junkie. Mike Hester, William Ganley, Big E. the crazy Scotsman.
He
Mike
crazy.
Hester, Warsaw Patriot. Big Al, what's going on, man? Kingpin, AR Gun 1776. Warsaw Patriot, James Pollard, Vanessa Kitty. Hey, Miss Kitty, welcome in. Willie Bullet Man, Warsaw Patriot, Fuzz T Fork 8, Sharonda Pink Shears is in the house. GGW, OCD Outdoors. I'm repeating. Mike Hester, I said him 3 times already. Daniel God is my judge. Ocean 374. BPJ, what's up, man? He was one telling us about that particular mold I was showing y'all. Reloader 762. Did I say Ocean 374? I did, didn't I?
You did.
Okay. Kyle Lusk.
Where?
Is on the panel and in the side chat. He's everywhere. He's everywhere.
Nut.
Hobbies Hobo. What's up, man? There's Daniel God is my judge again. Andy again. OCD. Willie Bullet Man. There's Scotsman again. So Rollis Carvelis. And he's proven the earth is flat. GGW Reloading. 6-shooter Texan. G. Pishner. What's up, man? I think that's everybody. 730 Waters.
Another good one.
I think I know what that is.
30-30 case blown out and shoulder moved forward, neck down to 7mm. 120 grain bullet.
Move forward, huh?
Yeah.
I thought it was cut down.
Nope, full length, just a sharper shoulder, more like a conventional looking case.
There's Pony 47. What's up, man?
I bet
How
it's
you doing? And we got Mario Mosen.
Hey, Mario.
What's going on, man?
Hey.
That guy cracks me up.
Yeah. Some
Here
have
comes all
proclaimed,
the
some have proclaimed him to be the sexiest man on YouTube.
I found something in my car. It was a post box or a flat rate box with Mario's address on it. It slid up under the seat in a panic stop. I got to get that out to him.
So, yeah. Yeah. That's why you guys never get your packages. How's it going, OCD?
Hey, Jamie. Hey, guys. How you
Hey,
doing?
OCD.
What you got there, man?
I am emptying out my my powder dispenser here.
The Frankfurt
Frankfurt
Arsenal
Arsenal.
Intella thing?
Yeah, the IntelliDropper.
Okay.
I gotta remind myself to turn the latch so I close it. That way there when I put new powder in, I don't dump it everywhere. 'Cause I've done that more than once.
Okay, for the record, Mario is not the sexiest man on YouTube.
Well, at least he understands.
Uh,
I thought we reserved that for Jamie.
Papa's Place, I would say they're, what do you think, Kyle? Pound and a half, maybe 2 pounds?
I'd go 1.5 pounds.
Not,
For sure.
not quite full-size Smith & Wesson revolver.
Hang on. Definitely not full size Ruger Red Hawk 44.
There you go. There you go. What did I do? What did I do?
Hi, Addison.
Whose address do I have?
We'll talk about it later.
Hi.
Okay. All right, Scotsman had a
Oh.
question, but I lost it.
It's like ABC Jello.
You did.
I gave her a kiss. There was Jello
Oh
on
my
her chin. And she like moved her face and just put Jello all over me.
And yes, it does help. I don't have to worry about my hair getting pulled. It's cut right at perfect shotgun mount length now. No joke. I cut my hair and style it around my shotgun. Y'all can go ahead and laugh. I'm so telling the truth. Hi.
Mhm.
Hey,
Now the mic is unmuted. Go ahead, say hi to everybody.
Go ahead, say hi.
Hi.
Grammy? No, it's not Grammy. It's Mama.
hey, baby. How are you?
Oh my, you're lucky you're cute.
Yep, she is lucky she's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, just gonna play them all summer.
Come on.
She's serenading them.
Yeah. She wants to play the piano now while I'm on live stream. Now she wants to be down here.
Well, Rigby will be in here in a minute, climbing up in my lap, probably turning my.
Nice. We can have the two toddlers on live stream.
Hey, man, mine ain't a toddler no more. Guess who graduates from kindergarten next Wednesday?
Oh,
Wow.
Does it start with a rig and end with the B?
You got it. I'm like, are y'all kidding me? Okay.
Well, go out.
Okay, you remember me showing you
I think
this
so.
this bullet right here, Sharinda? The gas check sign,
Okay.
right? Okay, this is for 38, 357, that kind of stuff. Let's weigh it and see what it weighs. This is the 358477, and I have two versions of this mold. One of them is the NOE mold that I showed y'all a while ago, and it's a gas check design. It's the same bullet with a gas check, but the one that Kyle has is the original Lyman mold that's not gas checked. Okay.
Can you remind me again what the gas check is for? Is that for when you're running more powder or higher pressure or maxed out?
Higher velocity, higher pressure. Yep.
Okay.
And that one is 153.7 grains. And you can see Kyle showing it. Hold it just a minute, Kyle. You can see it's got the one grease groove and the one crimp groove. And that also was a raw bullet. Now, check this out. That's the same bullet with a gas check on. There you go. My camera don't work well up close, does it? Isn't that beautiful? You know, this is a catch-22 right here. And let me get this off. And CW will back me up. I know the rest of you guys will too. This is the thing. Gas checks are a lot easier to get on before you put the powder coat on there.
right.
But there's something about the way that bullet looks with that powder coat and that copper gas check showing on it. It's just a beautiful thing to me. And maybe it's just that it shows how much work you've done on that bullet or whatever, but I just think it's a beautiful thing when your copper gas check shows.
That's another cool thing I like about this lubricizer that I got from Willie. It's a gas checking doodad, man. I mean, it works great.
Yeah. Yeah.
They can be
See,
powder coated already. Just run them through.
See, Rebel got it right there. What the main thing that gas check is, you don't want that hot gas to cut through the bullet, to cut the bullet. And for that not to happen, it's got to be the chamber and the bore's got to be sealed. So you got to have this mushrooming effect like that when that
Obturation.
obturation. Uh-oh. What's up with this?
It's an award. It's an award. And Fuzz, the only thing I can say to that is, oh, fudge.
Yeah, see, if you I feel like Sharena needs to know this, but I know all you other guys know it. Maybe some of y'all can help me put it in the right words. It's important that we don't get leading in our barrels, and that can happen.
Yep, it's not fun when it does, but you can get it out. You just got to work for it.
Yeah. Bullet has to obliterate.
That's a spell checker right there. It does that after it gets out of the barrel.
It obliterates whatever you're aiming at, hopefully.
That's good.
So you guys were OCD, they were talking about 6.5 Grendel earlier. I know that's right in your wheelhouse, man.
Yeah, I didn't. I heard somebody say something about it, but I didn't see what was being talked about in the side chat.
So basically, Mike Hester got a new gun.
Yep. I see. I think 6.5 Grendel.
CZ 527. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. It was a definitely nice bolt rifle. 6.5 Grendels.
Yep. Sure enough are.
Yep. Yeah, I haven't shot my Grendel well, I haven't shot anything besides handgun, but I haven't shot my Grendel in quite a while. Either one of them.
Yeah, that's a good deal right there, Andy. Andy's sizing his bullets perfectly.
Well, with powder coat, you can severely resist the need for gas checks with most all what you cast, especially handguns. There's virtually very, very small amount of handguns that really require a gas check with a powder coated bullet. Even rifles, keep them under 2,000. You really don't need a gas check.
Yeah, I was running my 308s at like 2,200, and I started gas checking them, and actually the accuracy did improve.
Well, that's the other thing. I agree. And if I have a bullet that needs a gas check, it gets a gas check, because I find that always accuracy is better with that bullet with a gas check. I'm not saying gas checks make it better. I'm saying if the bullet's designed for a gas check, it's better with a gas check. For me, that's what I found.
Now, subsonic 300 blackouts, like 180s or 200 grains.
If that bullet has a heel for a gas check, I'm putting a gas check on it.
Yeah, well, these got one, but at subsonic, I hadn't seen any.
Well, there is no need, but it does
improvement.
accuracy better. Its accuracy is better, but you don't need it for what the gas check does. It just tends to seal a bullet better. I get better accuracy with
Right?
it.
Yeah.
Now, which is easier? I don't do any casting, but Which would be easier? It'd be powder coating the bullets or doing the gas check?
Well, that's what we're talking about. You can gas check and powder coat. You can powder coat. You can gas check before you powder coat. You can gas check after you powder coat. But gas checking is easier if you do it before, because the powder coat adds some diameter.
Sure.
And on some bullets, it makes it really tough to put them on.
Right. Even after you size them with a sizer?
Well, you generally size them after they're powder coated.
Yeah.
So you would either just seat the gas checks and then powder coat them and then size them,
Right.
or you cast them, powder coat them, and then gas check them and size them.
Yeah, gas check them as you size them.
Yeah, that's the typical order of things. So
But going through a Lee push-through sizer, it's a little harder with a powder-coated bullet. But on an old-school lubricizer, it doesn't care. It'll seat it perfect every time.
Yeah.
And it's easy.
Yeah, that's because the old school lubricizers size over a much greater distance. The sized portion is it's measured in half an inch or so, where the Lee push through is just a little bitty band.
Right.
So there's not much resistance holding that bullet to let you get a really good seat on that gas check. That's why Uncle Jim does the tap, 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 tap. He's trying to get that check on there before it goes through the sizing ring. And it's literally a ring, because if you push a bullet through it, I mean, you'll know as soon as I say this, you push a bullet through it and you feel as the bullet goes through. You push a bullet through your lubricizer, you never feel that.
I love it.
Right, because it's a longer area to size, so it bridges the gap between those the gas rings and the grease grooves and the crimp rings. It bridges the gap, and you never feel it. But on the Lee, it's just a little bitty narrow band. That's why you can size them up so easy. You run them through the thing and you roll them on a bench, and you can size them up easy because you're only moving a tiny, tiny bit of metal.
Right.
yeah, Andy is always preaching to us to try zinc because you don't need powder coat or gas checks.
You don't need nothing. Size them and shoot them and cast them, size them and shoot them.
Yep. There you go. Zinc is a lubricant.
I got a big old pile of zinc right here.
What 312 molds am I running? I have to think about that for a minute, G. Pishner.
The real popular one is the 314 299. That's a real popular, real good. 303 British, 77 Jap, 7.
Right. I was going to say, what's he shooting it in?
Yeah, that's a real good 312 mold. Popular one.
Is that true, Sharonda?
What?
Is Jim Fleming about to start casting with zinc?
He is. I forget who is working with him now, but as he gets older, he's starting to be a little bit more open and stuff. I think he's currently learning it now or will in the next couple of weeks.
What I love is his favorite saying is, "This is the way."
Hey, Ozark, what's going on, buddy? Fixing to be an old married man again.
Thanks, Ozark. 762 by 54R.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to look that up because I got one, man.
I know I sent some to you, Jamie. That's what I sent you. I sent you some 332, 314 332s. And the 311 284, mine runs fat, but it can size that up to 312.
Um,
Marvin's in the house.
yep. There's my buddy Bama. What's going on, man?
Alabama Reloader. Hello, Wes. How you doing, man?
Been watching some of his videos today too.
Yep.
As a matter of fact, Ozark Spirit just joined the room. This is the gentleman that took time out of his weekend and had me come down so he could show me how to cast.
Marvin's a good man.
Yes, he is. Him and his soon-to-be wife are good people.
Well, check that comment right there out. That's a little scary.
Uh-oh. That's good.
Very good to hear. Yeah, that's very true. With any surplus gun like that.
Man, I've sized mine to. Well, this is it. It's this is the bullet, but I bought one of those new Lee sizer things and put the ring on it. And this is what it is, G. Pishner. This is what I'm using for 7.62 by 54R. But that man right there is 7.62 is the one that told me about it. So that's a
Lee bullet, isn't it?
it's a Lee block, but I think it's an old Lyman Seiko kind of design. It's a plain base with one lube groove and one crimp groove. So, no, it's got two grease grooves. I don't know. CW have to tell us about that one.
Looks like a Lee 160. You know what it weighs?
I can tell you in just a minute if my Wahoo will come on.
Looks long for a 160, but that's what I thought it was at first.
It's 182.2 grains, and it's sized to 313. And I have a neck sizing thing from NOE to size my brass necks to 311.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm way behind now. Welcome in, buddy. We're glad to have you. We'd like to have you as our guest one evening too. Let me know when you can make it. I think you have my email. There you go.
Yep, that's a good one. I sent you some of those, Jamie.
Okay. Yeah, because that seems to be a moving target, Big E, with an older rifle. Thanks for coming by, Ozark. Be careful out there, brother. Remember, them people out there don't love you like we do. But I'm going to have to read this one. Like the Lee 160 and 185 grain and 312 powder coated and sized to 314. For my accurate 215 mold, that cast at 315. I size it to 314. Man's got it figured out, guys.
Yep, sure does.
Well, we'd love to have you, Bama. We sure would. I'll send you an email this week. See if we can get you on next weekend.
Yeah, I was watching a lot of his 6 Creedmoor reloading videos and testing.
Yeah, he's got quite a few on it.
Yep, for sure.
Years.
Me and him load very similar cartridge. He does 270. I do 270. He's kind of new 6.5 Creedmoor. So am I. Brand new. I haven't even made it out with my gun to test my loads yet. Which I got to thank our buddy OCD who got me into the reloading part of 6.5 Creedmoor with a gift. He sent me some brass and bullets.
You haven't?
Just so as you know, those bullets you sent me are being hoarded for hunting season.
You should definitely hoard those and hold on. You know, find a good accurate load and then load up some for hunting and save them for sure. I can't remember, what did I send you? Was the ELDX?
Let's see. I got them right here, close to my heart. 123 grain SSTs.
Oh yes, sir. Yep.
So they got the plastic tips on them.
Yeah. Yeah, I had an overabundance of those SST 123 grain from my Grendel, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna send him some brass. I might as well send him some bullets.
And when this man sends you brass, he sends you brass. It's already clean. Sized. All you gotta do
is put a primer in it and put some powder and load it.
powder, primer, and bullet. And then when this guy sends you brass, it's so much of it that he couldn't possibly have done all of that too. But that he did do. And he told me when he sent me this brass, be careful. Some of them are already primed. So, yeah.
Yep.
30-06 already primed, and it's still a little greasy from going through the sizer. Still trying to figure all that out. We got, I think it was 13 pieces that had primers in them.
Yeah, how they got in there? It probably was one box and it got dumped in. It was in a big plastic barrel.
Yeah. So, yeah. I set them to the side. The rest of it's, it was already cleaned. I pretty much just got to brush it out and punch primers out of it. So 314 will be close to the chamber throat size and help support proper bullet alignment for accuracy so the bullet does not go through the bullet cattywampus. Yeah, cattywampus. Because
that's a technical term.
Yeah, let me go get that mold and I'll show it to y'all since we're talking a little bit about casting and he asked me. I'll be right back. Kyle, y'all answer Chris Winsett's question out there, if and you will. And I'll be right back.
I use brake cleaner. Hose it out, brush it out.
Yeah, get the factory oil off it, out of it.
Yep. Yeah, either carb cleaner or brake cleaner will work.
I've used one shot before. I used one shot inside the dies, and that helps lubricate them, and then cleans them.
What's important is that you got to remember that they need to be cleaned every once in a while. Otherwise, you're going to score your brass. You're going to score your dies.
You'd be amazed how much buildup you can get in there. Especially longer cases, you'd be amazed how much buildup you'll get.
Yeah, and it's, if you don't use your dies, often and whatnot, rust could build up inside your die, and that'll score your cases and pretty quick.
Chico is working. Does work.
Yeah, something about a nursing home and money for lead and ammo. I think he may be moonlighting as a stripper now. Just kidding. Just kidding.
What is wrong with you people? Yeah, they changed the schedule up on them and that kind of stuff.
Is he working night shift now?
I think it's like a second shift thing. They've expanded where he's at and moved him around so he could be there for Carter if need be in the morning times when he's at school.
Right. I know when I was working second/third shift, it was actually a little bit better because I could be here in the morning and have some time for the granddaughter and whatnot. And
is Mama home? Is that what you're doing? You telling me that Mama's home? Is that what you're doing? I swear. Ghost Rider in the side chat.
There's Ghost Rider. What's up, my brother?
Hello, Ghost Rider.
Hey, Ghost Rider.
Senior Master Sergeant Bulldog, I was showing my new lint roller.
He missed the first whack.
He missed the first whack. That means he's got to go watch the replay, right? So we'll get at least one more view. Bulldog, we got I did the very first sprue plate break on with that hammer on this live stream, and this is to answer his question. This is a 311-041. Yeah. So when we're going to get OCD casting here?
Come on, I just collect lead and give it to my buddy Brian and let him cast.
Well, if that's what works.
Yeah. I actually want to go down, because he's not far from we're not far from each other, and I would really like to get down there some night when he's doing some melting, casting, all the above, just to see what the steps. He's actually casting for 12 gauge slugs for his Benelli shotgun. Addison, I'm talking. Okay, baby. But he's got a lot going on with his casting.
I know the feeling.
Yep.
Biggie, why are you wanting the suede so bad, man? Just to make copper jacketed bullets. So, what do you know about 311-041, CW? Anything?
I believe it's a round nose flat point bullet. You can shoot in a 30-30, 30 Remington, 30-40 Krag, 30-06, 308, of course. It's a good bullet. I think I've got it.
Well, that's what this mold is, and that's what that bullet is that I showed you.
Okay.
This bullet. That's copper penny, by the way. But Sharinda, you can see the difference in the 6 cavity molds and the 2 cavity. You see they got this nice little cam handle to cut the screw. And but just be careful with them after you let the lead harden up.
Yeah, you can certainly break them. I've broken a few.
Yeah, they tell you right in the paperwork that comes with them. So how long do you think it's going to take for me to get my other shotgun mold, CW?
I sent you a text there. I don't know if you got it. Mine shipped like right away, so I imagine yours did as well. So it's on its way.
Because we ordered them at the same time, right?
Yeah, like a couple hours apart. The first one I ordered was like, it had to be more than a week and a half before they shipped it. Maybe 2 weeks. It was a long time.
Right. I was expecting about 6 weeks, I think.
Yeah, that's what I figured too. It was 7 for the last one. A fire hydrant. That's a fire hydrant you've got. Whatever, I forget what it's called. But they're Savrogs, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the last one we just got though that's the other company though, I think, isn't it? AS, whatever that company.
Yeah, I think. It was looking like gold. True. Funny.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having one of them, buying one of them Swager things. That's one way I could shoot 9mm out of my 40.
See what these look like.
Oh, here, Sharinda, I can show you something right quick while he's getting ready. These are what the 124 Lee 9mm bullets look like.
Okay. I actually like those. I got some of those here now.
GSC Bullet Empire.
I don't get that.
Put on the muscles. Not with a 9mm, but 45 can get pretty heavy.
Hold on.
Would you calm down? She'll be out here in a minute.
I have that this bullet that Kyle showed you. This is one of mine after it's spider coated. Beautiful Ford dark blue. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Then I got this green one, and it coats. It coats well, but it makes dark splotches here and there. I don't know if y'all can see it on camera, but
I can see the splotches.
well, I know it's difficult.
This is my buddy Brian. That's casting those 12 gauge slugs for his Benelli.
So that's your buddy.
Yes, sir.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, Brian. He's been on here at least the past few weeks.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He likes watching the show, and he likes, obviously, since he's been casting, he really likes the conversation about casting because he gets a little bit more knowledge for the craft.
Well, we're lucky to have a FCW with us. What's up, Mark? You staying out of trouble, buddy? Okay, the dog's bathroom. I didn't get it. PC explained to explain it for me.
See, I told you she'd be right here.
Yeah. Ended up going
There
to
you go.
Grover.
Well, I got to Walmart. There was 3 police cars out front, and then like 2 driving up and down the house. I'm like,
Yeah.
I think I want to go somewhere else.
Probably don't want to be involved in that.
Plus, I'd had a few drinks, so I was like, I think I want to go with the Kroger. Got me some new pool and beach.
There's my favorite 45 round right there. 230 grain Lee round nose.
I would shoot that in my 45.
I love it. I hate that everything's backwards.
45 ACP.
Yes,
Yep.
sir. And yeah, generally, Bobby, we only use one coat. Yeah, like Willie said, it depends on which powder. Sometimes you can get away with 2 without it massively oversizing the bullet. Mark likes my bullet too.
Yeah, he does. What 6 cavity Lee mold are you looking for?
At least 124 grain. As far as the rest of the specs, I'm not really picky, other than I need to be able to size it down to 356.
All right, if you're going to get into casting and you're going to be sizing your own bullets, let me give you my 2 cents worth.
Okay, let me grab my pen so I can write down this quarter you about to give me.
The Lee sizing kits are between $25 and $29 a piece. Okay. So if you're going to be casting for multiple calibers, you need to go to NOE.com and get their bullet sizing die, because you can change calibers for about $7 to $9 a piece, and you can get whatever. Like if you slug your barrel in your pistol, and let's say it's 356 or 357, you can order a 358 or a 359 sizing die. You can get it exactly what you want it. And then and using the same die, you can order another insert if you go to 40 caliber, and you can get a 402 that all you do is loosen a set screw, put it up in there, and now you're sizing 40 cal. And instead of paying $25, you're paying $7. Okay. The initial investment, I think is, what is it, $68 for the
Now, is this
for the
68
NOE
bucks
kit, and I think it comes
pre-COVID or currently?
And it's his
well, it's when I bought mine.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
about it. It gets you a die and a whole bunch of throats to change the size for different size bullets, so they don't jam up in the die.
Right.
And then
the throats are bottom. That one die does almost everything.
That one you can see gas checks with it. You can size bullets with it. It works really well. I love mine. I use it all the time.
Okay.
I use mine more than I use the Lees, because instead of taking the Lees and like Uncle Jim does and grinding them out and make them a little bit bigger and all that, I just order the right size bushing from NOE for $7 to $9, depending on the caliber. think the $9 one was the 50 cal.
I order a couple every time I order a mold or every time I order something from them. I'll grab a couple more.
But like you'll end up like me, and you'll have 8 different Lee sizing kits for $25.
Okay.
You know, so you just buy the one die, and then it's $7 to change calibers. That's all it is. That's just my 2 cents worth. Y'all may have a different opinion.
Okay. Looks like they still got some in stock too.
Oh, look at you double tasking. Sharinda's on tonight, honey. She goes, hey.
So I said, hey.
Hey.
Good night, Julio.
Good night, Julio. Have a
Good
good
night.
day. Thanks for coming by.
Yes, sir. We appreciate it. I'm gonna have to plug this thing in.
All right, so this is my dilemma back to my 6-cavity mold, which is where did I put it? Right here. All right. One of our brothers in the side chat sent me this, and handles and everything, man. And it's a Lyman. I think that's a Lyman number, isn't it? Oh, CW.
Yeah.
311-041, but that's a Lee block, and it's a 6-cavity mold. What do you think's going on here, man?
Well, there was you could get those blocks. A number of companies use them. I've got a couple of molds that are made on them too. They're not Lee molds, but they're Lee blocks.
We can't have these.
Whether it's a company that made them for Lee or Lee sold them, I don't remember. But the ranch dog bullets are another one. Everybody says Lee, but they're actually not. They were done by somebody else on the Lee blocks.
All right, so yeah, so this came in a Lee box. So I don't know.
I've got some that did too, but they're not Lee, or they're custom. Maybe they're custom Lee. Could be a custom because they'll do that too. Could be custom.
Like a group buy.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So I found that interesting. So there you go. And I imagine those bare blocks come with the box. So whoever makes them, sizing bushings are now $10 each. Wow. And that's just the bushing to go into the die body.
Right.
Pretty good, ingenious idea, though, I think. And like Kyle said, and by the time I found out NOE did that, I'm sitting over here with 8 over on my shelf.
Yep, me too. That's why I thought I'd throw that information out there. If you're going to cast multiple calibers, it's worth it just to go ahead and buy the NOE sizer because you're changing calibers for $10 instead of 30.
Good night, Mark. Don't work too hard, my brother.
See you, Mark.
Holler at me. Okay, so what's y'all's opinion on the 9mm thing? The bullet Kyle and I showed you, these little 124s. Do the tumble lube shoot better, or do the grease groove shoot better, or does the slick sided ones feel better?
The only mold I've got is the tumble lube mold. That's actually one of the very first molds that I bought. I've got some lube groove bullets loaded up, but I haven't been to the range to shoot them. I don't have. There may be a handful. I think when Mark was here, he cast up some slick-sided 9mm. I think I may have a handful of them, but I don't have any loaded up.
I've
Wow.
never had good luck with the tumble loops. They've never worked great for me. Conventional grease screws I like.
I think a slick-sided mold would work better than both of them.
Well, I can promise you this: with my Colt lightweight Commander, that 235 or 230 grain slug that I just showed Sharinda, that is a tack driver at 50 yards out of a 4.5-inch barrel, and it's a lube groove or a
Tumble
lube
loop.
design. It is a tack driver.
See, I agree with you, Bulldog. I feel like a slick-sided one's got to shoot better, but I've not done any testing to prove it.
I think when it comes down to when you really have to use your 9mm, they'll be close enough. It don't matter. The target.
And grits for breakfast. Dang,
Who
man.
don't like grits?
I was raised on grits.
We're probably gonna have grits for breakfast and grits for dinner Sunday.
That sounds good to me. We're gonna have grits and sausage in the morning and shrimp and grits in the evening.
Ooh-wee.
You more than welcome to come on.
Oh, a nose-sized bushing.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. And like I said, you see gas checks with it too.
Man,
I'll put it to you like this: I've got all the Lee size kits, but I bought all the NOE bushings and stuff like that I needed again. So I've double paid for it. That's how much I like the NOE kit.
Yeah, I did the same. I've got I don't know, 6 or 8 or a dozen of them on the shelf, and I bought the NOE and I buy them again. And I've got them all in Lyman too. I've got a whole big box full of Lyman bushings for the Uber Sizer.
Yep, I've got two different.
I even made a die.
44 dies, you know.
I made a die for the push through using the Lyman sizing die.
I love grits, Emperor. You know I do. I still owe him a video on how I make my grits. And our grits, we might sound a little bit alike when we talk, but I'm telling you what, our grits look nothing alike. There's Will and Well Armed. What's up, my brother?
Girls raised in the South, huh? I've not heard that one before.
You ain't
Really?
heard that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
You are a grit.
I am grit.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
what I eat.
Did y'all hear that? She said, I am what I eat.
Gritty.
Brenda, I got to get you together with Angel. I think y'all could be getting some trouble.
Well, next time I come to Georgia, don't stand us up.
I won't. I won't. I forget what I was doing.
Well, you
I'm sorry I
claimed
was-
working.
Well, then, like I say, I'm sorry I was doing it.
Rebel, I ain't a good fisherman anymore, buddy, but I'll come hang out with you. I ain't been fishing in a long time, and yeah.
Yeah, I want to learn how to fly fish, so I was being selfish, and I'm getting a lesson next month and trying out different reel and rod combos. I didn't want to do it as an event. I needed some me alone outdoor time.
Everybody needs that every now and then.
That's
I
right.
do. I used to do a lot of trolling with the fly rod, and for salmon and trout, and that's a lot of fun when you're trolling with a fly rod, because it's you catch a nice trout with a fly rod, it's usually pretty good time.
I've
You ain't
never actually had a fresh salmon either.
Yeah, we have landlocked salmon up here in Maine, and I tell you, it's a lot better than store-bought trout or salmon.
Yep. I fish for them quite a bit. Go out for smelt, and you catch a smelt, and you throw one on live line behind the other side of the boat.
You know it. You got it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Bring home a bucket of smelt and a couple of landlocks.
Yep. What part of the country are you in, CW?
I'm in Connecticut, but all my family is upstate Maine, so I fish
yep.
a lot up there.
Right.
We
Yep.
spend every couple of weeks a year in Jackman, or
Nice.
in up in Eagle Lake, Soldier
Yep.
Pond.
Yep. Yeah, we're actually fixing to go up to Jackman Memorial Day weekend.
Mhm.
Yep, taking the kayaks and going out to the some of those back logging roads. There's a couple of nice little ponds out there that are loaded with native brook trout.
Yeah, what's the mini pond, little pond, little enchanted?
Bigwood, Littlewood and Bigwood.
Yeah, I fished
Yep.
on it. Insane number of fish. Insane.
Yep.
You can see the bottom at like 40 feet.
Right.
Wow.
Crazy.
Nice clear
Crazy.
water.
It's labeled as the clearest lake in the country.
Yep.
Yep. At night, we went out at night, and it looks like it's raining, except it's not just dimples. There's fish coming out of the water. The trout are everywhere.
Right.
You're
Dang.
catching 5-pound brookies.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, Jackman is like they call it the Switzerland of Maine because
Yeah.
of the mountain ranges.
Be careful on 201.
Yep.
Lots of big hairies come out.
Did you say
You got
lots of big hairies?
Yeah, moose. There's a lot of moose up
Moose.
there.
Oh.
It's number one area for moose that are hitting in Maine.
Good
Yep.
night, Andy. Thanks for joining us, buddy.
Good night, Andy.
Yeah, good night, brother.
Night.
Yeah. That fly rod is very limber and it's very light line, so
Yep.
just about anything's going to feel like Moby Dick.
It's all fun, though.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. So I want to talk about this right here. Senior Master Sergeant, would you please send me a recipe for
Lagging. There we
etouffee
go.
sauce?
Ooh,
I
It's
know.
lagging.
I love etouffee. Chased with crawfish.
Crawfish etouffee is where it's at, baby. What I'm talking about.
Looks like my internet is having issues.
I've heard some things in them woods up there.
Y'all
I
hear me?
can't explain.
Yeah, we hear you fine, man. I don't think you're lagging
No.
either. What's going on, CW?
Timmy there mentioned in Sasquatch. I said, I've heard some things up in them woods that I can't explain. Out in the Allagash there's a lot of nothing.
It's like that Charlie Daniels song. We're back in the woolly swamp.
That's what I was going to say. Were you in the woolly swamp?
You can drive a long, long way and not have anything.
Idaho, it's hard to fish driving down the road in the Peterbilt.
It's a mess.
Okay, a river runs through it. I got it. Hey, figured one out. Yeah.
I figured one out.
Bulldog, don't send Kyle no recipe for etouffee. You send that to me. I'll share it to him if it's any good. My wife will say, let me tell y'all, we got a thing. If I cook or she cooks or whatever, and look at our plate and well, was that any good? And I said, and usually our plates are clean. And I'll say, no, it wasn't fit to eat. And she'll say the same thing. We went out to the Mexican restaurant, and the lady comes up and says, "Well, how was your food?" And I picked up tipped the empty plate, and I looked at her and I said, "Well, obviously it wasn't fit to eat." She said, "Really? Let me go get the manager. I'll be right back." Oh, honey, that was a joke. That was a joke. Stop.
You might have got some free salsa out of the deal.
Well, I might. I can come up with some filet powder.
Oh, filet. I guarantee.
I'll be glad when the Canadian borders open up.
I didn't lose nothing in Canada.
Me either.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Yeah, it's called some critter that I can hunt and eat.
He lives in Quebec.
Okay, the truth comes out.
Hmm?
Idaho. Remember, he said, I don't fish. And then he says, if I caught one, somebody might expect me to eat it. So it ain't about Idaho is against fishing, it's he's against eating fish.
Fresh fish or just fish in general?
Yeah,
Okay.
fish in general. I got a feeling. That'll work, Bulldog. We'll really and truly, you don't have to just send the recipe to me or him either one. We're not that far apart.
We know how to communicate.
Unless you send Kyle a text, he doesn't answer those.
What? When you send me a text?
I haven't sent you a text in months because you don't answer them.
All right, does you sent me a text today, it got answered, didn't it?
You always answer, Jamie. You and Chico.
Did you hear what Angel said? She said that sounds about right.
Yeah.
I knew I liked Angel for a reason.
Call it like I see it.
If I'm in the middle of work and I'm busy, I ain't gonna be able to do nothing until about 4 o'clock, and by then that text is buried.
Or
I'm the same way, Kyle. You text me during the day. If I'm busy, by the end of the day, I forgot about that text.
either he forgets to turn his ringer back on.
So I'm sorry, go ahead, OCD.
I very rarely have my ringer on because I don't like having all those car registration or car insurance scam calls, and I just I keep my ringer on silent. That way there.
We'd like to talk to you about your car's aftermarket. It's about to expire.
Yeah, car warranty. Yep.
But yeah, I use my phone for work too, and with 15 road techs calling or texting or calling 30 times each a day, if I didn't see your text, it's gone.
Yep.
Yeah. Mike Hester, I'm going to be there's a week coming up in June. Well, part of a week. I'm gonna be up in Hiawassee, Georgia, the 16th through the 20th. So, if you're in the mountains of North Carolina, we'll have to call each other and uh, see about getting some lunch or supper somewhere that week.
Yeah, y'all won't be too far. Depends on which mountains he's in. I know there's only one chain, but there's a lot of them.
They're all over North Carolina. North Carolina's it's kind of like Georgia. You got the mountains, and then you go down to the sea. But North Carolina kind of goes like that, and then Georgia's kind of spread out like that. But yeah, Willie's been around here, Big E, Emperor. Willie will be back.
He's here somewhere.
What does that
He's
mean? If you training me how to speak it, what am I saying? Curvasa, por favor.
He wants a beer.
Okay. Don't drink the water, right? All right, so we're getting close to that time, guys. We want to start going through the room. And what are you doing, Chris?
Currently, I'm chamfering and deburring my 6 Creedmoor cases. You like that? You like that squeaky noise?
I used to back when it mine. I ain't going there. But
yeah, I still haven't upgraded to a motorized chamfer and deburr tool.
Well,
it'll change your life.
It kind of.
I'm sure it would. Yeah.
But I've only had mine since Christmas. So we'll start with you, man. Since we're talking, what you got working on? You working on any videos or anything like that?
I should actually do. I don't know if you watch many of those short videos, but I wouldn't mind doing a short video. A little minute and a half video. But yeah, I don't know. I did place an order for the MDT Oryx chassis. So that they say that shipping is 2 to 8 weeks. So but when I get that, I'll probably do a review on that in my 6, because it's going in my 6 Creedmoor rifle. And but I don't know. I haven't really planned on any videos. I mean, Brian, he's going to be shooting those slugs, I think tomorrow or Sunday. Maybe I'll get down there with him and do a video on his slugs. But other than that, I work. I work a lot, and I don't have a lot of time to go to the gun range like I used to.
Well, not just that, man. It's getting to be the busy time of year for all of us when summertime getting here, and so much to do and so much is expected out of us. But
that's a fact. Yep. I can't believe it's almost 10 o'clock already.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
It's about time for the old dude to go to bed. So I don't know how much longer I'll be awake. So got to get ready to go inspect my eyelids for cracks.
Yep, I got to get up early and set traps in the morning.
Yeah, I was thinking 243 might work well on groundhogs.
When you live in a city limit, and I would not want to waste that equivalent of $100 on 2 families of groundhogs.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I thought I had maybe 4. I think I got 2 dens under my porch.
Yeah, you need to get rid of them. If you can't get them, you need to call somebody to come get them.
Please, the city said it's my problem, and the trappers here, $169 per cage, $69 per critter to relocate.
I don't give a damn where you put them. I just want them out from underneath my house.
Right. Well, I've already
Holy
caught
shit.
3. Yeah, I caught 3 today. I'm
Damn.
gonna catch the rest. I'm gonna try to get the rest of them the rest of the week. If I can get the mamas, I know I can get them babies.
Yeah, sounds like you're on the right plan then.
Sounds like she needs some Tannerite.
No, it's her porch.
No, I thought about, if I knew the physics behind it, that probably wouldn't be a bad idea. And then flush it out with water, so stun them and drown them.
I think it'd do more than stun them.
Right, probably damage the porch foundation.
You'd have to go buy some 2x12s and all that, and it'll just cost way too much money.
Yeah.
Especially nowadays with the price of lumber.
Yeah,
Tell me
2x12s
about
are
it.
$100 an inch.
Yeah.
But
True,
the,
guys.
the good thing is they're so used to me making noise that they don't run. The babies are actually trying to walk up to me and investigate me. So
Kick them.
Hit them with a baseball bat.
Now there's an idea.
Ain't you got a 3-wood? I mean, come on now.
I'm trying to go about this the correct way, the humane way, since I'm kind of like one of the founders of an organization that's behind conservation. Because believe me, I'd have 22 their asses a long time ago.
If you hit them in the head, they'll never know what happened.
And these snitches that live over here.
Snitches get stitches.
Mothballs down the hole, dry ice to turn them into fertilizer.
Oh, I'm gonna have to look up the whole mothball thing. That's interesting. And dry ice isn't too expensive.
Yes, that'll do it.
Electrical tape.
Now the funny thing is, I had to bring the traps in early because the squirrels lost their damn minds, and they were like running, grabbing them, and like flinging themselves at them and swinging. I think they were trying to get to the cantaloupe. I don't know what they were doing. I'm like, whoa, this is not even my trap. The squirrels were literally vandalizing the trap. I had to bring the trap in.
You could play like whack-a-mole. It'd be like a backup use for your casting.
Oh my goodness. I need a critter cam. I'm like, nobody will believe this stuff. I'm just looking out the window like, are they serious right now?
Oh God. I'm not the only sick person here. I can see that. Willie's going full gardener. Just take a tiller to him.
They're under the porch, Willie. I can't get past all that concrete.
Get a longer handle. Get you one of them garden weasels and just go to town.
They kick it right outside my office window too.
God, we're nuts.
We are. So what do you got? What are you gonna be working on, Sharonda?
I think we're getting the female vets that we took on hunts with the program we started last year. I think we're gonna plan something else with them. We want a grant for fishing, so we have a 4-part family series going on right now where if you do all 4 parts of the fishing, your entire family, instead if you're a Kansas resident, will go home with fishing license, fishing poles, and a tackle box to share. They'll each individually get their own pole, but they'll have to share the tackle box.
That's cool.
That's cool.
I got my personal fly fishing lesson. I think I'm getting a tribe of ladies to come up for a duck hunt. I've actually had some people on Instagram reach out to me wanting to know if they can plan it right, if they can come up for a teal opening day and go duck hunting with me. So I'm excited about that. And I got a weekend women event coming up where, have y'all heard of Becoming an Outdoor Woman?
I have. I've heard of that program.
Okay, so there's not one in the state of Missouri, and we kind of don't want to drive to a whole nother state, so we're doing something like that in September. and we're partnering with Pheasants Forever, the Women on Wing chapter. So we got a lot of stuff going on. So much stuff that y'all can understand why I needed some me time.
Yep.
So yeah.
Well, we hope to have you back again very soon. I hope it's not as long as last time before the next time.
Oh, I hope not. Even if I pop in and do a hi Meg, bye Meg, a remix.
Uncle John, I think what I was referring to, I think I was talking about the old guys wore a belt and suspenders. They were safety guys. They weren't taking no chances. Definitely didn't have their britches hung halfway down their butts. If that makes any sense. So anyway,
No.
y'all have seen them. CW knows 2 or 3 guys that wear a belt and suspenders.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do. I absolutely do.
I was talking about what Idaho
And
said.
socks and sandals.
Black socks and sandals, a belt and suspenders.
All at the same time.
All at the same time.
Wow. That's just a fashion statement
I
waiting
was
to happen.
just going to say, yep, fashion statement.
And I think I heard one of them on your range video the other that you put out this week.
There was a couple characters there.
Yeah. Damn. Look at that one with the computer on it. Talking about
Shalenda, I'm going to say no, bad, no. A little goes a long way.
I tell you what sounded best was Big E's idea about wet cement. Just fill up the holes.
Just fill up the hole. Wow, they'll
Yeah.
drill out the back.
I
Yeah.
thought about that, and then I was like, would they eat through the wood part of the foundation?
They will get out. They'll find a way.
Like, they got to go.
Yeah. Idaho can say that now because he's not married yet. Anyway, go ahead, CW. I'm sorry you got interrupted there, buddy.
No worries.
What you got working on?
I got some more casting to finish up. I got some packages to roll up and send out some little colored bullets to some good guys, and play some more with that 300 mold.
I like that thing.
I was really pleased. It did work. It did work.
Zach, you got here just in time for us to say goodnight, hon. Yeah, right.
And Mike,
Big when y'all's wives can't find y'all around. Anyway, what you got working on, Kyle? Anything in particular?
I got to run into work and take care of some personal stuff tomorrow. Sunday, the only goal is to get up and me and Angel have breakfast together, take the dog on an adventure, then come back and cook shrimp and grits for dinner. And that's it. If it's hot, we're going to jump in the pool. If it's not, we're going to sit here and look at it. I mean, that's what I've got going on this weekend.
And I know CW, you and Chris probably ain't got this thing going on like we do. We've had last weekend it was really hot, and then all this week it's been like chilly. I mean, it was 42 this morning on my way to work.
It was 31 the other morning.
That's
Yeah.
cold,
Then it got up to 50. It's real cold for Georgia in May.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I asked the guys at work today, how long's it been since you wore a jacket to work in the morning in the middle of May in Georgia?
It doesn't happen. Like or Sunday, I think it's supposed to be between 80 and 85.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, I mean it's huge temperature swings.
Right. Yeah, we actually had a pretty nice day today. It was like 70, 73, 74.
Yeah, it was about 77, 79 here, I think.
Yeah. But it was a really nice, cool day because it was the wind was blowing, very low humidity. There was a cool 77 for us here.
That's the thing is low humidity.
That's one thing that I don't like about the South in the summertime is the humidity.
Oh, when it comes with a vengeance.
Mhm.
Well, we agree with you, brother, and we live here. So, yeah, it's like July here, it can be 11. August is even worse. It can be 11 o'clock at night. You'll get out of the shower and start pouring sweat again. But,
Yep.
Don't even wear a towel. Just put your clothes on and let it soak it up.
We're running overtime. We're going to have to get off of here and let y'all nice people get back to y'all's weekend. We're glad y'all came by. We appreciate it more than you can know. And if y'all have any topic ideas, some stuff y'all'd like for us to discuss, y'all can send us an email at georgiashootingconnection@gmail.com. Go over to Georgia Shooting Connection on Instagram.com. And we'll be talking about that. We've probably got some changes coming up here pretty soon. But anyway, check us all out on Discord or the Reloaders Network. Check out Uncle Jim tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Check out Foreign and Domestic Sunday nights at 7 o'clock. We hope God blesses y'all all real good. And Lord willing, we'll see y'all back same time next Friday night, 8 o'clock. Say good night, y'all.
Good night,
Night,
everyone.
y'all.